We are going live now, so be ready. Let's get started.
Okay, we are getting more space here. So, good afternoon. We are about to get started with the pitching. And as said, you will have 3 minutes time to make your pitch. Pekka, in the end of the room, is going to raise his hand when the team has 1 minute left. So you have a bit, oh, he has great paper there. That's nice. So 3 minutes time for pitching, and of course we're gonna start from the front of the room. And then we're gonna go to your team next. But Janessa and your team, you are now officially team number 1. Do you please?
Okay, when the first team is setting up their presentation, I will give you a brief outline on what we are looking for. So the panel of judges here are the sports teams, people representing the travel bureau and also a local college and other partners. We will be grading your work and considering whether it's about the travel service type of thing or sports service type of thing. We will be selecting 2 winners, one for the travel focus and one for the sports focus. You will not be given your final score, but the judges may or may not comment on your work afterwards. When your 3 minutes is up, I will interrupt you and your presentation will end at the end of that sentence. We will only judge the things we see, so if you didn't consider your pitching presentation, now you are screwed. But otherwise, but anyway, have a good focus on the novelty factors. Give a good presentations. We might ask you some additional questions, and when everyone's presented, then the judges will leave the room and make our own decisions. So, good luck, and well, luck shouldn't be needed. Your works are excellent, so make your presentation work. Thank you.
Okay, let's get started.
Also, we have Project Presses, which is audience engagement interactive application. This application can be used during the sports events in the arena, so not outside. It's types of tickets, so you get, for example, a code in ticket, and that enables you to use the application during the game event. A little bit of the monetization. We would like to get the sponsors abroad so that they will also advertise the teams on their premises. Like, for example, you have a restaurant, so they have posters of the teams in the restaurant, and the application would have advertisements, so to bring a little bit of convenience. And we would also have a little bit of small transactions inside the game to buy stuff for the application.
Yeah, then we're gonna have this kind of cheering game, so you can tap your screen and support your team. and that will affect the speakers in the arena, and it will make a noise, and it will be as a same as clapping. And besides that, you can tap your phone, so it's gonna look like this. That this you have your team selected, and then you tap like a maniac. And then we have this Tinder kind of thing that there is a player, and you can tell if he was bad or good, swipe left or right, like in Tinder. Everybody knows it, right? And then you're gonna have your own fan profile where you can see your progression. You will get a points for doing stuff at the event, and you will see your progression there, your own profile picture, and the favorite players and your achievements, like this. So this guy went in 30 games in a season. Yeah.
That for about the in-game points and rewards. The users will get points inside the game. They will also level up, and there are certain things to get points. And you can use the points inside the game to get you have this trading card idea. So you get trading cards and maybe get discounts from the event again and this discount coupon for the sponsors.
Yeah, we have this different kind of cards, like this gold one in here is one of the best. And it's special one, it has moving images and so on, details about the player. So, and there are like bronze, silver, golden, and also special cards from special events you can get, and we will inform them in advance.
Yeah, and after the event, we have this kind of thing that the application will show you this message like thank you for coming to this event today and thanks for being with us. Also, it will have a survey asking feedback about the game event.
3 minutes, end your sentence.
Yes, well, thank you for that.
Okay, yeah. Judges, please, if you want to ask things, now it's the time to do so. And while other ones are still writing, I might start with this. So thank you for the presentation. It's very ambitious idea. You are tracking several features in it and doing much work. So about the content creation, have you, how are you going to, or would be, have you considered the amount of work, for example, the pictures and things and these sort of things? How would you approach this step when you would start to develop this product for pitch?
Well, we could actually use the normal player photos they take at the start of every season.
Okay.
And then we had those special cards for special events, let's say Christmas. So it would be a nicer looking card background, but the player picture would be the same or maybe a different pose taken during the normal photo shootings.
Okay.
Which is, I think, some 10 seconds more for the photographer.
Good. So basically using the existing assets
Yes.
Yeah.
as much as possible. Okay, good. That's a very good thinking. So other judges,
Yeah,
please.
so question, why you thought that you should limit the usage of the application to the actual arena? Like if we think that, for example, spectator can watch the games, video release, things like that.
So mostly we have those games, those small mini game type of things, like clicking and cheering for your favorite team and the players, and they would be the things that you can only do when you're present in the game, and which would bring the people out of their homes back to the stadium, which is part of the thing that many wanted.
Yeah, so it's only those.
Yeah, but you could see kind of like your player status and your own profile when you are
The
very
arena
on
still has usage outside the arena. You can still compare profiles
Yeah, and you share your profile.
and comment on other people's profiles.
I just like the idea that would be actually forwarded maybe even to the like outside of the actual event, so that we can actually connect the people who are present watching the game. Like exact location, but also the ones that are watching the game from that is really interesting idea.
Okay. Thank you for the presentation. You've done very good work. It's quite large solution you've done here. I especially like the interaction parts of your art. You can tell a little more about those. Also, was that all you have?
We have many interactive parts, but because of freeness, we do the most important ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. Anyone else want to ask a final question? Okay, thank you once again. Okay, let's give you a round of applause. And then,
Eli meillä on tämmönen hieno tuote, jonka nimi on Game. GG kaikille suomeksi. Seuraava dia. Eli joukkuepeleissähän on tärkeää tämä joukkuehenki ja yhteisöllisyyden tunne. Sen avulla aina kaikille tulee sellainen olo, että ei vitsi, että mä otan osaa johonkin ja mä saan sitä hyvän olon sosiaalista tunnetta. Sen takia just on hauska harrastaa erilaisia joukkuepelejä. Ja se kuuluu myös tässä lajeissa hyvin paljon myös sille yleisölle, koska niin faninahan se on tosi tärkeää, että sulle tulee semmoinen olo, että saat itse myös osaa sitä joukkuetta, joka myös tosiaan itse esittämässä, että tuodaan niin sitä niin osallisuuden tunnetta sinne osa yleisölle siinä ottelussa. Sitä varten meidän tuote on. Seuraavassa diassa siitä selviää, mitä me ollaan tarjoamassa sitä tunnetta lisätäkseen. Kyllä vai heti Tässä meidän sovellus tarjoaa tämmöisiä uusia juttuja verrattuna vanhoihin sovelluksiin. On se, että siihen pääsee äänestämään, niin kuin tässäkin pääsee äänestämään sitä parasta pelaajaa. Ja sitten esimerkiksi pääsee äänestämään myös, tässä on vääräsjärjestyksellä, pääsee äänestämään myös tätä väliaikabiisiä, josta tulee myös sellainen olo, että sä osallistut itse siihen tapahtumaan ja pystyt vaikuttamaan vaikka siihen ohjelmaan, mikä siinä on. Sitten tähän liittyy myös näitä erilaisia tämmöisiä pieniä veikkauksia ja arvauksia, koska tähän ei liity mitenkään, se tykkää sanaa veikkaus. Siihen ei liity mitenkään rahaa, mutta sä pystyt arvailemaan esimerkiksi, että mikä on niin vaikka se ensimmäisen puoliajan päästäessä se tulos, mikä on se lopputulos ottelussa ja kuka tekee ensimmäisen korin ja tämmöisiä. Ja sitten tähän liittyy semmoisia niin pieniä palkintoja, joita voi saada, jos kuka arvaa lähimmäksi sen puoliajan tuloksen, voi saada tahtin tai jotain, tai sitten sponsorit voi tarjota jotain kivaa, saada mainosta tätä kautta itselleen. Ja siihen liittyy myös tämmöinen pieni pelillinen juttu, joka jatkuu koko kauden, että sä niin tavallaan kerät itselle sillä niin sun arvauksilla niin pisteitä, joilla sä pystyt saada myös jotain palkintoja, maista ja kunniaa, hyvää tunnetta. Tähän kuuluu myös tämmöinen reaktioseinä, johon sä pystyt laittamaan erilaisilla emojeilla ja erilaisilla valmiilla kommenteilla sun tunteita, että miten edellinen peli meni. Ja siihen kuuluu myös sitten tämmöinen sen pelialueen kartta ja sitten hinnasto. Eli jos sä lähdet vaikka nyt vieraspeliin, niin sä pystyt siitä sitten helposti katsomaan, että minkälainen se, niin se missä on kaikki vessat ja kaikki nämä kioskit ja nämä jutut sijaitsee, ettei tarvitse siellä sitten ihmispaljoudessa eksyksissä hädissä Excelin paikkoja. Ja myös tämä hinnasto, että tämä tavallaan myös voi auttaa siihen, että porukka myös sitten ostaa jotain niin kuin kahvia ja tämmöistä näin.
Valmiiksi näkee hinnan, niin voi päättää, että mitä menee hakemaan sen joskus.
Tähän sitten kirjautuminen pakollista, että nämä kaikki jutut, että se ylhäällä on, niin ne sitten on tavallaan kirjautumista vaativia. Ja sitten saat siitä niin kuin tavallaan lipulla, tällä hetkellä on nyt lipulla kirjautumista sinne, että sä pystyt niin kuin ottaa osaa näihin ylhäällä oleviin. Mutta sitten saa myös tämmöisiä näitä muita palveluita, joita saa myös niin kuin, muista aikaisemmistakin applikaatioista, mutta tässä on kerätty myös yhteen tänne. Eli siellä on näitä julkisia pistetilaa.
3 minuuttia.
Kiitos.
Tuomareille tässä vaiheessa huomautuksena, että lomakkeessa on typo, jossa on alemmassa lomakkeessa on vähän eri nimiä, mutta sen ylemmän lomakkeen kategoriat on käytössä myös alemmassa lomakkeessa. Ja täyttäkää, muut tuomarit voi täyttää lomakkeelta. I'll, for the benefit of the English audience, ask the questions in English.
Yes.
So, also about the technical approach. So if these would be selected or you would be considered to actually make a proof of concept or the minimum viable product out of your presentation, how would you actually start the development work? What do you need and what would you start to do?
Maybe we would start with the databases, how to get the information to application like live, but we didn't like focus on the technical side. We were focusing what we would like to do more than how we do it. Yes.
Also, while considering about keeping the information up to date, there's nothing more aggravating than having all the information. So, have you considered how would you manage this part?
Yeah, we were thinking about if there's like some sort of live feed already. We didn't dig so deep for how we would do this. We were like thinking, what do we want to do? But we were thinking there will be like, I'm not really, I don't go to sport events a lot, but I think they probably make marks for what is happening during the game. Mm-hmm. So we will be using that data if they will give it to us. Or there's like websites where you can like follow the game live. So we will like fetch the information from there or something like that.
So, other judges, questions, comments, please.
I would have one question. Yes. Listening yesterday to the approaches or the speeches from the teams, so all except the baseball team has problems to get people to the arena. So how do you think that your application would help to get the people actually on the arena, or so that they can make money, the teams, from this application? Because anyway, money talks. I mean.
Yeah. Well, it will like bring visibility for sponsors. I think that will be one side of it, and because it's like tied to the ticket or GPS information that you are actually at the event, you will like more likely, if you want to use this app to its full potential, you have to come to the games. So I hope this would be like a motivator for that too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night. Oh, no, I think we have to miss it.
Laittakaa sitten viestiä, niin katsotaan, että
All right. Hello and welcome to hear about our app idea called Gotham and Stamina. And Gotham app is basics, information for tourists. You can find shops, activities, events, restaurants, Wi-Fi, ATMs, weather, special offers, etc. from the app. And it's customizable, so you put your info in the app, and it's the app adapts and reacts to your answer and gives activity proposals based on your chosen criteria. Real-time information. There's a distance circle, and the app gives pushing notifications when, for example, some tournament is going to start and you want to go there and you have 20 minutes to get there. And adventure, you can learn about the history of the area and collect points. And the collecting points is for the children. And you get prize when you have certain amount of codes, for example. And functions. Proposal based on the internet. It gives sections of the program and schedules for the day's activities. And the program schedule is relax. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I know. I froze. Okay, I'm sorry.
Program schedule is it's a ready-made excursion for like 2 different ones. The offline map, you choose activities in the cabin and they print the map and bring it to the cabin before leaving. The QR codes, they're the ones that the children collect, and when you get a certain amount, you get a prize. And next one. Cooperations. Local associations like Koken Kauppatie and Luonnostavat Marketing Clubs and Cursor. City of Kotka-Hamina, more tourists, more income, jobs, etc. Sports clubs to develop visibility and knowledge of sports. Toll operator advertised the app. We also have planned events in Bastion and in Kotka in the cruise days.
3 minutes. Stop.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I give you the same question I asked earlier on your mentoring discussion about the accessibility again. So how will you market this to your audience? What is your target audience, and how do you ensure that the information you want to give to the tourists actually is presented to them?
You can find it actually on this homepage of Kotka,
Visit Kotka,
where we can like present this very visually, yeah. And
on the cruise,
of course. Yeah, like through this cooperation with the group organization, we
Yeah, the local shops will have stickers in the windows that they are part of the app. Download it, we're a part of this app.
so there are possibilities to get some discounts, maybe to get the connection so that there everybody can make profit out of it. And yeah, that's three main points.
So, you are targeting this to the tourism?
Well, everybody.
All tourists
Yeah.
coming to
Yeah,
Kotka. So
everybody who
that's
is interested in Kotka.
So, any other questions, Janice? Please. You know there are more than me, Jack.
How can tourists find out that there is this kind of
The cruise tourists, they do have like when they
are in the
book the cruise, there will be a link like when you are on the cruise, you have this app where you can customize your whole day in Kotka and Hamina. Yeah, and that's the question again. I'm panicking. I forgot.
So if someone comes to Kotka.
Yeah. Well, there will be the stickers on the associates window. And also
the main website of the city.
Yeah. So then you are.
Make it very present to the people. It contains like the most of information just in one application that you can like positive information about public transport.
What about you asked about the connectivity actually already, but like if the people come with the cruise, but I think they don't have like extra connection.
Yeah.
Can be quite expensive, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
we had
Collaborate
so much left.
Oh, we had that idea.
Yeah, but the time to talk about it. So there will be like on the ship you can customize your.
You can download it in your
in your phone, or if you're elderly or just like want to download it, you can print it. They will print like 5 different, and you can like choose one of the items.
And you also have the possibility to have like an offline map on your phone. You always can choose the schedule before, as long as you're like in Wi-Fi connection. Then you can like get all the real-time information over this Wi-Fi connection. There's like the notification here, and there's Wi-Fi. You can just turn on the GPS to the knows where you are. So.
And use the screen in the cabin so that then you get the information, and then you just use the remote control to save your activity.
Series of operate maybe here.
Yes, City of Kotka, Hamina, and then also
like arranging Wi-Fi connections are more
We have like the random Wi-Fi is connected. And it will show where Wi-Fi connections are. And it's in the offline. Yeah.
So, job well done, everyone. We have a lot of content application. There might be a lot of work to update, What have you? Your thoughts?
We're talking about to make it more easy, for example, for events that we make like an implementation for Facebook events that we can implement them to the app. So they also appear in the app that we don't need like another application or like inserting to the database from like the shop. So whatever like the tourists stuff for activities, they just have this Facebook event and it automatically like appears in the app. And
in the same case with TripAdvisor, like the election restaurant will have all the information.
I like this. I don't know how it's technically. I don't understand the technical part, but this is something actually what the cruise lines are looking for, and also the cruise guests, due to the fact that the independent customers or independent cruise guests are usually 65% of all the seats. The money that the cruise lines get, so it's usually from sold alcohol on the ship or the Shorex tours that are sold in the spa. So the cruise lines like this because the people of independent guests or the group of independent guests is growing all the time. So they kind of the cruise lines also want to gain some money of the independent.
Yeah.
So for example, last July on the 10th, when we had 5,500 cruise guests, we had 4,500 cruise guests. So yes, were independent customers, but also some of them could, of course, also tours. So thinking of this, you would have this app and you would have it on the cruise line's website when they start ordering their tours. So if they could somehow get some money from that, for example, somehow, so that we could get somehow the money also back to the cruise line. So I think they would be very happy. I think it's totally worthwhile developing, in my opinion.
It could be like some of the profits that like big shops
Yes,
or
yes.
corporations maybe would go back to the cruise line because they are the main like.
Yeah. For example, like the shuttle buses.
Okay, I'm not going to yell 3 minutes to the We are on half point, so we need to move on to the next presentation.
Saanko minä tuolta koneelta sähköpostin siihen kuvan auki?
Okay, hello everybody. Siis meidän idea on ihan yksinkertaisesti liittyy matkailuun. Se nimi on Feel the Finland Experience, eli tunne Suomi, tai niin kuin haluat. Me nyt ollaan sillä ajateltu tätä, että tämä niin vähän jakautuu joko tai niin kaikille yrittäjille ja ihmisille yleensäkin tässä yhteisössä ja muuta, että ne voi liittyä tähän ja tarjota omia palveluitaan. Ja sitten matkustajille se, että se on helppoa sitten voi laivalla tullessa tai milloin tuleekin valita justiin niin kuin oman niin kuin reittisä tai tiesä tai reissun, minkälainen Suomi kokemus voisi olla. Ja sitten yksi esimerkki on justiin esimerkiksi sulla.
Niin tarkoitus tässä olisi, että meillä olisi niin kuin toinen kohde olisi toi niin kuin Kotkan saaristo ja sitten toinen kohde olisi Pyhtäällä. Ja nämä kuvat on nyt Pyhtäältä, eli siellä on tämmöinen Stockholmin alue ja siellä olisi mahdollisuus päästä kokeilemaan höyrylaivalla menoa esimerkiksi siellä jokea pitkin ja tutustua siihen Kymijoen historiaan ja ottaa vaikka lasilliset kuohuvaa sitten siinä kannella. Ja sitten meillä on tarkoitus niin kun saada ne matkailijat niin kun pysymään, tulemaan takaisin. Eli sen takia täällä on tämä talvikuva laitettu ja toi suoalue. Ja sitten tuolla Stockholmin alueella niin siellä on sitten myös niin kun olisi tarkoitus, että siellä olisi tämmöinen suomalainen kokki tekemässä suomalaista ruokaa. Ja sitten sieltä löytyy myös 25 hengen savusauna, missä on semmoinen näin korkea kynnys, että kun menee sinne saunaan, niin piru jää ulkopuolelle, koska piru ei ole polvirumpuita, niin se ei pääse sinne saunaan. Ja siellä on tosi paljon kaikkia mahdollisuuksia, mutta tässä näin lyhyesti.
No, toinen on tämä Kotkan saaret. Eli siellä on mahdollisuus justiin siis tästä historialliselle kävelylle käydä justiin katsomassa, siellä on mitään tykkejä ja Venäjä näkyy ja muuta mahdollista. Ja sitten siellä on todellakin ihan niin kuin mahdollisuus majoittautua yöksi, vuokrata oma saari, niin kaikkea mahdollista tällaista. Ja ideana on justiin se, että se olisi niin kuin yrittäjille ja ihmisille, ketkä asuvat tässä lähellä, ja sitten matkustajille, että se on helppoa valita se oma kokemuksensa, ettei se olisi pelkkä kaupunkireissu.
Ja sitten meidän yhteistyö olisi tarkoitus Kursorin matkailuyksikön kanssa tehdä ja sitten sieltä olla yhteydessä matkanjärjestäjää ja sitten se menisi sitten varustamolle sitä kautta. Ja sitten meillä on kontakteja silleen, että on näitä odaajia, ketkä voi sitten lähteä kehittämään tätä ideaa eteenpäin. Tässä näin lyhyeltä.
Tiivistettynä niin olisi tämä idea.
Kiitos.
Sekunnin meni yliajalle. So you are building a service which provides different types of activities which could be then sold via your organization to the cruises and other tourism.
Yeah, that's it.
And we were thinking first we would do work with this group in that who sanoisia, siis se mikä tulee sitten, the cruise. We wanna give the service to the cruise people and then after that we can become bigger. But first we wanna start there because we know dates when they come and we can
arrange everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So these examples you were giving are already existing things.
Yeah, we have connections and we today go to them.
Yeah.
So
Everything is already
available. So
you are providing different activity packages and selling them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to organize that all by yourself, or are you going to use network of entrepreneurs?
I think we have all people with us and we can do work together and then we will see who do and what we do different from them.
Collaboration between people.
Yeah.
And we have this first place in Pyhtää, another place in Kotka, and those are the important peoples and we do work with them.
How many hours did you think that this whole product, or this day will be? How many hours?
You can arrange it so it can last a couple of hours or it can last all day.
Okay, yeah.
So it's up to the who's
And
decision.
the pizza is
20.
20 minutes or 25 minutes. And
Not so bad. You can arrange on the way. You can arrange some historic or something like that. So the trip there wouldn't be so boring.
yeah. And what is the important things is we want that people come back and we have that garden of this big building and people can come and stay there like 1 week or whatever they want.
They get a little bit taste and then they want more.
So your marketing, sort of a marketing department for these small existing services, and you would be getting some sort of a cut perhaps on delivering customers to them. So,
Yeah, we came here to yesterday, so
yes.
We pulled this all yesterday and today and now we are telling this. We just have contact and
yes. The idea is that it can build to a global team and sell it to any cities.
And I know for sure these two places, so they have problems to get customers. So I think this is a very good startup for a good development project of really bringing or developing a good product concept. I like it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Jani sitten keskusriin siihen souseen.
Hi, I'm Matthias. I'm from a team of 5 first-year exam students, and our idea is based on adding more content to the existing websites. As you can see, we would be using 3D modeling of for example, the players, and add them to the existing websites for example, interactive 3D modeling. And that's just one of the options. You can do ready animations that show the players on the pages. And this 3D modeling technology can be used also on existing cruise or tourism. For example, this is we made this for this website straight from the Kotka websites. In here are 3D modeling of a statue in Hamina, and we were thinking that you could add these 3D modelings to, for example, tour maps, and they would have pop-ups which you can click and check out the 3D model of the sites. And yeah, this technology is ready to use, all we need is pictures from the players. It takes about 50 pictures all around. And it takes, with one camera, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to take the picture. And then we can do the 3D model, and we have to work together with web administration, with who controls the websites that we want to add them to. Then we can make other animations or other interactivities with the players or with other content on the website using this technology. But basically, it's adding this to make the websites more interesting and more good-looking. And of course, the tourism part is possible for if they don't have internet. We could use wireless Wi-Fi transport.
Okay, so your concept is to basically create 3D models of different things to showcase stuff like buildings, statues, players, arenas, and these sort of things.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you make this money out of this, or how do you make this work?
Well, it adds interest to the website, which also already has advertisements, and it makes the website more interesting. And you can add. This is the first part. You can build from here to make an application for tourism or for the players, which you can add advertisements. And advertisement would be the way to make money off this.
How this help people come to the live games if their website is already so cool also?
Well, let's be honest here. The websites now aren't very efficient and not very cool. So this would add interest to the website, in which it would promote the game and the players, which would increase interest in the game itself. If you have better websites, cooler websites, it adds interest and might attract people.
Sorry. With these tools already like the players part, do you have any ideas to improve this?
This was just, like I said, this was just the first part, and we would add this to the website with the cooperation of the website admin or something like that. And then, if this works, if it looks good, if it is good, and it is, then we can build from there. For example, an application with these 3D modeling and the player cards, and it can expand from it. But that was the original thought. We just wanted to bring this technology and put it on a website that makes the website look better and attracts more people, attract more advertisers.
And how long did it take to make one?
Like I said, with one camera, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to shoot take the photo. If you have 10 cameras, you can take 5 times the pictures. It takes 10 seconds or 20 seconds. But it's the rendering of the photos that it takes a while. It takes from 15 to 20 to 30 minutes. Not even that much. But you just put the photos in there, and let the computer do its thing. And then, if it's blurry or something, you enhance the figures, and well, this one took half an hour to do completely. And the interactivity is this is just an example of interactivity. You can spin the thing, the object in there, and this is just one example of the interactivity. It's like 2 lines of code, so it doesn't make any difference about how long it takes.
Briefly, I'm open up the technology.
That the program needs minimum speed. Yeah. That's what Matthias, he takes 45.
45 pictures of me.
We have to take photos up here, down, everywhere. So it's there to give back and it's played so often.
So after you've taken photos and you have the first model, so can you actually like
We did this whole thing with a free program. So it's free, this version. You can do a lot more with the paid program. It costs like 140 euros for the software. The hardware requirements are a bit high, so you have to have a powerful computer and preferably a good camera.
Can you make that character play
with correct animation? Probably. There are animations that you can do, but it would be just a loop of the same thing. Or not. Or not. You can do a lot of things, but it takes more time to make it more complicated.
Okay. Any last questions? Well, thank you then. And please the last present today, if I'm correct, please take the stage.
Do you need technical help?
Please wait for a second. Some of our judges are.
That's a good thing. A technical break.
Taking a technical break. I think now everyone is here, so whenever you feel like starting.
So I will be holding the presentation in English because somehow feels more comfortable, even though the presentation is in English. Whatever. So our idea was how would we get more like younger people and get a little more fans interactive with the game. So it's more like the 2 first presentations. So there would be some trivial questions on an app or something that you would answer during the game, something like this, and yeah. Yeah, and whatever. The app was a little bit more side note, but then we moved on to the VR section of the thing. Yeah, it would be
fun and new kind of way to see the game if there would be like these 360 cameras all over the stadium, like for example a bird's view on the middle of the ice on hockey game or a basketball court, and then the people at home could be watching the game with the VR glasses, or there would be a place in the stadium that you watch the game from a totally different perspective and whatever. And yeah. We were shown an example of this done in a NHL, and we thought that that's totally doable in our budget already, because it would take some thousands, maybe 3,000 euros to get it started, and it would bring a lot of new kind of new and interesting way to see the games for younger people. That's our presentation. So if you have any questions, I will be happy.
So, are you realistic about the app or using Apple social media things, or about this 360 option?
Yeah, the app was, we thought about it yesterday, and we spent a lot of time with that, so just put it in the side note. So I personally would have only put the VR stuff here, but compromise, yes.
So basically, your system is enabling the audience to watch the game long distance from the 360 camera with some sort of a headset or like one of those units there.
Yeah, and preferably there would be some like stations in the stadium that people could like watch the game for a minute from there, and then so not everybody would be able to watch it at the same time, but there should be a possibility to people to experience the virtual reality, and that way, get some.
Yeah, they don't feel like they are having them.
Yeah, that would be something that you wouldn't get in real life, or at least it would be really hard to do.
Okay. So I'll continue with the technology part. So what is the 500 euro camera about? Or is it an exact number?
No, it's you might not want to get the cheapest one, and those cameras go up to 40,000 euros. So around 500 euros would be a realistic price for if you want to get 5 cameras into the game. So it would be doable for not even that big sized sports team or stadium.
You then connect them to computer, or are they do they act as their own server or IP camera, or are they just a USB access?
Yeah, I think it would work better if there was a separate computer that would handle the distribution, but yeah.
Okay, so it's a technical detail then. Yes.
Yeah.
So then you basically stream it to the mobile phone, and then you decide to use those headsets. Okay, so it sounds fairly straightforward. So how are you going to approach this or make this idea work? Are you offering installation services, or what have you considered this part yet? Is this just an idea?
We haven't considered that part at all.
Well, yeah, it's a nice and cool idea, I think. Okay, anyone else? Want to ask anything else? Okay, then thank you. So, are there still anyone here who has decided to present their idea as a complete outsider? So yeah, we don't do reruns, so the judges are now going to leave for an extended period of time. We will pick out the winning proposals of the best ideas, and we will convene back here in
Hopefully in 30 minutes.
in 30 minutes. Yes.
Pick up some coffee and
Some vodka.
from the lobby and have a rest. Now you're free. Let's wait for the solutions.
Yes, huomaat pyydän, että kokoontumaan limuautomaan viereen, niin mennään alakertaan.
Yes.
Ei siinä huomaa sitä. Hän oli just. Joo, nopeasti osasit tehdä sen. Joo.
Thank you for your company. Bye.